I have things to study. What is it? You have my gratitude. That spider had been interfering with my excavations for months. As promised, here's the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite fragile. Let's see. Ah, so that's what happened to Stubborn. Tragic. But I warned him he was leading those people on a fool's errand. Unfortunately, sometimes the stone of scholarship is built on the foundation of death. I'll inform the kin. Here, I usually pay researchers for their work when they emerge from the ruins, but they won't be needing it anymore. What? Oh, goodbye. Next season, nephew. Next season for sure.
Next season for sure. What? Uncle Calcelmo,
We've stopped. What is it?
I don't understand what you mean.
The excavation I canter. Right after I finish my book, we'll start excavating the Schuenzell again.
Could I maybe skip the excavation, Uncle Calcelmo? I just think you won't need me.
Nonsense. You're a vital part of my research team. You'll be there, have no fear. Now, I don't want to hear another word of protest.
I'm Calcelmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
Good to see Skyrim. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Yes, I have a lot of research to do.
Don't let my uncle go on about his theories. He'll be here all night.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. You're here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves. Understand? Old Dwarven city underneath. Heard about you and your honeyed words. Best steer clear if you don't want a steam centurion carving you up.
Don't bother. You've already learned all I can teach you. You'd think I grew up in a stronghold. A girl has to grow up, and life in the stronghold asks for a lot in return. So I joined the... This better be... That's right. Wasn't enough for me, though. I left. Didn't want to end up as the third wife of some lowly chieftain.
Ondolimar is the commander of the Thalmor in Margaret. Worship of Talos is strictly
You have
forbidden.
the honor of addressing a member of the Thalmor. Bastard. As if this craggy wretch of a city could give birth to a superiorly bred mer such as myself. I was sent here to lead the Thalmor's interests in this corner of Skyrim. It's my mission to root out all Talos worship in this city. It's a religious matter. The Thalmor do not recognize Talos as a god. He was only a man, and does not deserve a place in our pantheon. The Empire has agreed to accept our beliefs, and its citizens have a responsibility to cease their heretical worship. You're awfully inquisitive, aren't you? I like that. Perhaps you'd care to solve a little problem I'm having. Ogmund the Scald. He's old, respected, and I know for a fact that he worships Talos in his home. But the Jarl has been hesitant to call for his arrest. I want you to break into his home and find evidence. We're the ruling body of the Old Mary Dominion. The Empire exists because we allow it to exist, and I'm here to make sure the Jarl of Markarth remembers that. The Thalmor saved all of Elvenkind during the Oblivion Crisis. We've been watching over our lands for 200 years. We refounded the Old Mary Dominion, an alliance between us and our Bosmer cousins. You might know them from their common name, Wood Elves. We intend to prove the superiority of Mer over man, 1 century at a time. All right.
Lots of nasty holes in the reach.
Who are you to
Blind
approach
cliff
the
caves,
Jarl
one
of Markarth?
A filthy Hargraven nest, northeast of here.
Stupid dog.
Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words. Keep your eyes open for Forsworn when you're on the roads. As his housecarl, Igmund's security is my chief concern.
As well as his steward.
Forsworn have troubled the Reach for too long. You speak to Igmund, son of Orolfdir. Yeah. Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built, and everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from dragons. It all started here, this rebellion. When we promised a group of Nord militia free worship in exchange for their help retaking them. We were forced to arrest all of them. Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war... My gods told me. Poor Margaret. And witnesses report that the attacker was... I want to make things clear. Markarth, they're only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control. The White Gold Concordant, our treaty with the elves after... But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time... So when they did find out, it was either we arrest Ulfric and the militia, or end. The choice was clear. And now, Ulfric threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for. When the Aldmeri Dominion invaded the Imperial City, the Legion all but turned a blind eye to the other provinces. Many of the disgruntled natives of the Reach used the opportunity to depose the Empire, and founded what... It was little more than a chaotic uprising, but the Reach was removed from Imperial... But the leaders of the uprising refused our offers of peace. They fled into the hills and became the Forsworn. I don't know you, and I don't sell what precious property we have to outsiders. But if you're willing to work, and you prove to be reliable, I might deem you worthy to live here. My steward will handle things from there. If you'll excuse me, I have a city to run.
I'm Igmund's uncle, as well as his steward.
Treat my people fairly, and I will do the same to you. I'll take
I
my leave.
advise Igmund the same way I advised his father. Caution.
You there. You another Imperial puppet? Answer me. Finally, someone with decent sense. The Empire is destroying everything Skyrim stands for. Jarl Igmund can't ignore us for much longer. What did the Silverblood family has a say? That's a true Nord hero. A legend. So, he founded the Empire, and now they've turned their back on him. To appease the elves. Elves. Do the elves rule Skyrim, or do the Nords? We own Sidna Mine. Best prison in Skyrim. We keep the Reach safe. We flood Markarth with wealth. But he's busy forgetting that Ulfric Stormcloak saved this city from the Forsworn. Ulfric's a hero, not a damn criminal. They started the Great War. Nearly destroyed the Imperial City. Then the Emperor took the coward's way out and surrendered. Now, the elves dictate everything we do. And they don't want us acknowledging a mere human like Talos as the god he is. He used the Thu'um, shouted those Forsworn from the walls, just like Talos himself at the Battle of Old Hroldan, reclaiming the Reach from those heathen natives.
Let me guess. You need a drink. It's the Silverblood Inn you're looking for. Ugh. Been tending to your hounds? Smell like a wet dog.
Find out what's happening in the Hall of the Dead. Arkay will watch over you.
Not many would walk blindly into a crypt, smelling of steel and blood, but not fear. I feel the hunger inside of you, gnawing at you. You see the dead, and your mouth grows wet. Your stomach growls. It's all right. I will not shun you for what you are. Stay. I will tell you everything you have forgotten.
You were young when you first tasted human flesh, weren't you? A brother or sister had died? An accident, of course. Then the hunger set in. Curiosity. What's the harm in just one bite? It's okay now. You found a friend who understands you. You can let go of your guilt. A lot of our kind block out the memory of their first meal. The shame is too much. But you don't need to hide anymore. Namira, the Lady of Decay, accepts you for what you are. She has a place for us where we can sate our appetites without judgment. Very well. But should the hunger call out to you, I'll be waiting outside Reachcliff Cave. Tell the people of Markarth that their dead are safe. My work is done here. Never should have come here. I'll drink your blood and feast on your flesh. Not here. We will meet...
You've returned. Divines preserve you. You're a hero. We'll reopen the hall right away. Here, take my amulet as a reward. Our cave protects you.
want that ending?
You're closing the stall, and that's final.
You want to give up now, out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our daughter?
Mama, why are you and Papa fighting?
We're not fighting, we're just... Why don't I get you something to eat?
Did you need something?
Mama and Papa will talk later.
I'm gonna be a
Finest jewelry
silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
Picking on me again, you
Being an apprentice is great. I get to swing a hammer at things.
I work silver, like my father, and his father before him.
No one turns down cut meat for...
Mama doesn't like me thumping up and down in the house. But I can't help it, I swear.
Hey, don't try to haggle with me.
Ah, now that is a good question. The answer is simple. Orcs. There's a strong... Now having an orc for a wife would be something. Yes. Strong. Let me show you where they are. Maybe they welcome you. Maybe they put an arrow in your face. Do I look like a guide? Only thing I do is sell meat. Are you going to buy or not?
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Holmes. I said Holmes, you backbiter. Give a crippled worker a helping hand. Aye, a whole heap of it. All them women keep... Not even for... But they've got a treasure in there. Gold statue size of a child. Who knows? Well, let's not put it like that. Wouldn't want the Thieves Guild. Nah, just creep in and have a go at taking it out. I'll be here and pay you half of what my man in Rift. You'll be helping out an old beggar and the divine smile on that
Style that is popular with the nobility and senate.
How about a set? What is there to know? It's in the temple, you bring it out. Finally. Now get lost.
They are popular.
Got any ale or mead?
Yes. This particular bracelet is a copy of one worn by a crown princess.
Bring more gold next time.
Maybe in a few seasons I could afford such a treasure.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
My father, Klepper, is the one you want to talk to. I just clean up.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer, and I just might fight at your side. That's a fair price. My blade is yours.
My mother and father yell a
There's
lot.
no shipments coming in. Arnleaf and Sons Trading Company. But we don't get any shipments in. Forsworn it. Got any ale or mead? I think I'm going to get another drink. My favorite drinking buddy. Let's not waste any time.
Unlike my... Now you just tell me if you need some. Magic. God... Wish the Jarl's wizard would up and leave. Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both? I should remind
Keep an
Clever
eye
to
out for
clean
trouble.
this place up.
Oh, it's you. The one from the... No. I was just buying jewelry for my sister. Not much. One moment I was buying a necklace and...
Can't wait to kill
just
another
a
wolf.
blur.
What can an old skull...
Good day.
Well, you've come to the right place. That's about the truth of it. Right tail earned quite a name for myself when I was younger. Sure, what can I do for you? Ysmir's blessing on you. This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love.
What do you need, handsome?
If I can't get you something, I'm Boley finally got some... Well, thank you for bringing it, I suppose. What? Oh! Here you are. So sorry about that. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty. Let's sate that appetite, Remember, ale is cheaper than blood.
Believe the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes.
You come right to me if you find an
Where the Dragonborn comes, for the darkness has passed and the legend it grows. You'll know the Dragonborn's come.
Keep your guard up.
Playing tonight, Ogmund? Everyone here is anxious to hear the old ballads performed by the true skald of the Reach.
Son, I know thousands of the old ballads. If I played all of them, everyone in this inn would be as gray as I am before I finished.
Right. Maybe just one of the popular songs like The Slaying of the Former Princes?
That's a sensible lad. Now fetch me a drink. Songs are just old memories that help the mead go down quicker.
Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time.
I've seen every corner of Skyrim, but nothing is as beautiful as the battlefield.
Need a new blade? Tacitus? Boy's an Imperial. I keep showing in the Legion. The Imperial smiths used to read books when they couldn't set their hammers straight. Wisdom of the old, I guess. If If you find a book called The Last Scabbard of Akrish, could you bring it to me? Tacitus sure isn't learning by example. Thanks. There's nothing more I can teach you. The finest weapons and armor. Let me know if you need something forged. God, looking to protect yourself or deal some death. Until next time.
I'm Boyce's assistant. I help her with the fort. I'm not very good for anything more than slipping nails.
How about the finest weapons and armor? Until next time.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
They don't like us talking. Don't get involved in that nonsense. Mullish. Big orc fella. Can't miss him.
Can't talk. We've lost a lot of good people to that damn crusade. Me and Hathrasil mostly. A few people in the Warrens used to work here. Until next time.
Mullish, we need to break. The heat from the smelter's too much.
Are you complaining? Work. If you have strength to wind, you have strength to smelt.
You're not one of my workers. What are you doing here?
You hard of hearing. I run this smelter, and I'm late meeting our silver quota. What do you want? What? No. But he hands all the paperwork over to Nepos, the nose, to finish. That old man's back is heavy. Every other day, seems one of the laborers runs off to the hill. You don't like the Nords? Fine. But pledging your whole life to killing them, that's just dumb. All right, then.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Need a new blade? You already know all the finest weapons and armor. Let know if you need something forged. Looking to protect yourself, or back to making.
I'm Gor's assistant. I help her with the forge.
blade. Take a look. Let me know if you... Something for...